Hey there everybody, it's Eternal Snowman, and this is another video on TLT, or I guess the first video on TLT II. And I'm sorry that I have not been uploading recently. Since BLT ended, I basically was very busy with different things. Slam preparations, which ended up not going my way. If I did get into Slam playoffs, I would have uploaded videos about that, but fortunately I did not. I just missed out on the cut. And then I got into uni, and stuff regarding uni has been very busy, but I've had a little bit of a chance, so I have about 30 minutes here to basically make this a video for you guys, and this is going to be regarding the TLT announcement that happened a couple weeks ago, probably like 3 weeks ago now, or yeah, almost 3 weeks ago now. And we're well into the first cycle, so I wanted to talk about the TLT and also encourage everyone here who is watching this video to qualify for TLT. My good friend MJ is hosting, and as you guys know, if you follow this channel, MJ is a good friend of mine, and he participates in a lot of my videos. So it's going to be very fun. And also, I just think it's a very good experience. Even if you aren't trying to qualify for TLT, I think the quality of room tours at this point is much better than it is usually, with a lot more official tours or like a lot more official tiered tours, and also a lot of the best players from around tours room come back to play. So it's a good chance for people to improve, even if they aren't going for TLT. But this video is going to be my thoughts on the new TLC format, part of which I discussed with MJ to be able to submit this, and what I like, what I don't like about it, and basically what my thoughts are on this TLT and what I'm looking forward to. So TLT, last year it was a basically you play, or sorry, there were 7 tiers in the entire format. This year there will be 9 instead of 7, and basically both players strike 2 tiers, and then there's a best of 3 at the end. And then like the winner from last year was JR Smash. I personally got, I think, 17th in the tournament, which was out of a 64 player tournament, which is like pretty bad for my standards, but I think yeah, and then it's double elimination. So it is a fun tournament to play, especially because it has, it's one of the better formats for single, like testing your overall skill, but there are definitely things from last year that were not liked. So one of the big changes this year will, well, okay, first off, there's going to be 9 different tiers, and then each player will lock in 1 tier and then ban 3 other tiers. So then you'll be left with 1 tier that's not banned or locked in. And so the best of 3 will be 1 tier that 1 player locked in, 1 tier the other player locked in, and then the last tier that was not banned or locked in. So how this changes from last year is that you basically are guaranteed to play the tier that you want to. One of the big complaints, and how some people really suffer from this format, was that they weren't able to play their specialty tier. So because most players only play 1 main tier, so for example, for me, my best tier would be Ubers. So I wouldn't have, well, I did actually get to play Ubers once last year, but in general, I wouldn't have, like most of the time, I wouldn't have gotten to play Ubers. So because of this change, you now get to play the tier that you most want to play. And also the inclusion of PU and monotype is interesting because it allows for other communities to join in mostly, but just a more well-rounded, because at this time last year, PU was not a very developed format. So that is what is good about this format, and obviously being double elimination again and everything. One of the other good things that was added this year was the best of 5 format that will be transitioned into for the top 8, which will be nice. Wait 1 sec real quick. Okay, I'm not sure if people are coming back, so if there are, then unfortunately that will actually not allow me to record this video, but I think it will be fine. So this this format is very good because it gives eliminates the issues about how things will work. So, or like some complaints from last year. Now, this once again will be a seeded tournament, basically by your points, and then there are different incentives to getting higher ladder points, which was not present from last year. Um, so that doesn't matter that much, but essentially I'll just explain. So the top player will eliminate their first tier, or like the bottom seed will eliminate their first tier, or lock their first tier, and then the top seed will lock their tier, and then the bottom seed will uh, eliminate their first tier, and then the top seed will eliminate, the bottom eliminate, top eliminate, bottom eliminate, top eliminate, and then you'll be left with 3 tiers. And so in top 8, the same thing will happen, except instead of 3 tiers being eliminated, it's 2 tiers, so you get a best of 5. So what am I looking forward to in TLT, and basically what is good about this tier? Well, first off, I love doing the room events in Tor's room. I think it's great. It brings the entire community together, and I love this community, or at least I love most of the people in this community, I would say. There are definitely some ugly aspects, but that is the case with basically everything. But yeah, so I think that's going to be very fun. I do love the qualification cycle, or at least some aspects of it. The actual grinding part is kind of annoying, but I like the fact that there's higher quality room tours, and that I get to interact with a lot of the users that I don't normally interact with. Like I saw Ninja Dog the other day, but throughout my like first week, I haven't played for the last couple of days because I've been busy, but throughout my first entire week, I felt that the tour quality was pretty high, and I liked seeing a lot of these older or like these players that normally don't play in room tours, like uh, really do well. So I don't like, there are definitely a good portion of players that I've seen in room tours, like Ham and Friso and like all these players that normally don't play in these tours playing, and that's really interesting. And then of course TLT itself is going to be very fun. I think I've gotten a lot better since this time last year. I just barely missed the cut for open, and I'm already going to make it up. And I'm pretty sure I have I have a lot of tiers that I am pretty good at now. So I think that I will be in a pretty good spot for this TLT to do well. So with the new format as well, that actually benefits me quite a bit, as my top end is a lot better than my bottom end. But yeah, I think it will be a great time, and I'm very excited, very, very excited to see how this pans out and what's going to happen in TLT. The new memes, the new everything. I'm very excited for what TLT is to bring. So, yeah, I mean, I'll make a few other videos as the TLT season progresses and we get closer and closer. Of course, I'm going to be doing my tier list, or like player rankings, I guess, when it comes closer, probably with someone else, maybe Ham or MJ, depends on availability, really. But hopefully I can do that, because that would be very fun. And as TLT goes on, I'll be doing maybe a weekly recap. Really just depends on the time of it, because of course these things take a lot of time, and if I don't have the time, then I won't be able to do it, but hopefully I can. So for that's about it for me. So I'm just excited for another like a leaderboard tournament, I guess. Another tournaments room event to start, and yeah, that's just me, from me, and hopefully I can record some more and upload some more different things. But until next time, I hope you guys enjoyed, and thank you guys for watching.